Papa. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cantina. We are back with X4 Foundations, the Argon long haul. I have been putting in thought of what we should do in regards to the station at the most, anyways. I think we're going to leave it as the graphene production as of this current moment in time, so we're just going to leave that alone. But this little out of order intro aside, grab a snack, grab a drink, take a seat, and enjoy the show. I am your host, Soldom. So once the game loads up here, we're gonna get straight into it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here we go. Now we're live. Okay, here we're just gonna go. I remember where we were last. We were over here at Argon Prime. It's been a hot minute since I've been backing around this, personally. Wait. Yeah, I really did forget what I was gonna do. I think I was gonna go visit the shipyard.
Sir.
It's always scary seeing the player models load in for the first time. Oh, we're chugging. Button, thank you.
So you want some more then, do you?
Alright, for those that may pop in at a random point, will know. We tried this earlier, but with Star Wars Interworlds.
Callisto, Vanguard.
That didn't go too well. The mod was chugging. Or rather, my PC was chugging, apparently. It was not doing too well. Which that game always... That mod always tends to make my computer chug quite horrendously. So to be honest, I kind of seen it coming. At the same time, though, I'm upset that we weren't able to get into that for the day. I really was looking forward to that, so I'm pretty upset about it. But that's okay. We'll get right back into it with the long haul. We still have our brave task force over here defending the antique. Oh, it's an Argon defense platform. To be honest, I thought that. Oh no, I'm just a fool. It is an Haktikva Free League platform. It just says Argon in there. But they're defending that platform, so that's nice. That's very good. As the kids would say, it's very demure. We still have control over Heretic's End still, which is great. Then again, I haven't seen anything over here, which is fine. I don't exactly have the visual reach for it just yet. But from what I can tell, no one's popped in here to mess with the station, so that's a very big plus. Getsufune is still neutral, which is hilarious. The Antigone and the Terrans are kind of in a standoff right now. I don't think they're actively engaging in hostile actions, but they're definitely not tolerating each other. Because again, the Antigone are building up another defense station here. I guarantee you, one of these two Terran factories is going to be at least another Terran defense platform. So that's going to be fun to pop back into this system at some point in the future and see that. Oh. I was thinking about what else I can do for the time being, because I am still not happy about the revelation of the split and the Argon not being of good standing with one another. And to be honest, it makes sense. The 11th hour and the guiding stars sectors are like right on Zyar's patriarchy's territory, so that genuinely does not help the situation. Well, that's okay though. At some point, I might help the Argon fight the split in general. The free families, however, I don't think they'll be too hostile with the free families. I won't know this until I see one of their task forces actively engage the Cherub and the free family fleet or station. Heaven forbid a station. Speaking of heaven, happy Easter, everybody. I know I'm very delayed on that right now. My mind's been other places outside of the game, but also in reality. To be genuinely honest with y'all, I completely forgot that it was Easter until someone reminded me about an hour ago.
Greetings.
See what I can get for modules. Production. Probably, yeah, a lot. Let's see. Hull parts would be smart because that's station and ship. I really need Claytronics, because Claytronics is a base component for building stations, and that's going to be a very hard resource to get later on. So I would like to set up at least an industry for that, especially in Heretic's End. It would be very smart to get that, but I don't have the reputation for it right now, which is understandable. Alright, let me see. Is there an other? There is others. No. I seem to have the rest of this, which is fine. I don't have the building. Okay, is there... Not really refined metal, recycling. Because with the amount of... No, I don't see anything for it. Somehow I have to get that from the Free League, probably. Because with all the debris popping up in Hectigva's Choice, it would be a great place to get a lot of those raw resources from the wreckages. It would be a very smart idea to pick that up, if I have the ability to get it anyways, and set up a salvaging operation. But looking back through this again, I think I'm going to pick up wheat and water.
Goodbye.
And speaking of reputation, I need to put weapons on my ship, because outside of missions, there's you can destroy hostile drones that appear. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That appear outside the stations, and you can destroy those, and it will give you reputation. Sure, let's go all out. That'd probably be a good idea. We'll put that on there before I forget, because I will, and knowing my luck, I will just completely lose that entirely. Let's go ahead and sit at the ship dealer. Sit there and look out the window. I genuinely do wish that we would get more games like this. It would be so nice to see a genuine Star Wars game like this, and Star Trek as well. Shoot, even a Halo and a Mobile Suit Gundam iteration of X4 would be phenomenal for the people that love the space empire building RTS genre. Just the space sim in general would be just alone for the tag for any of that would be amazing. But in the meantime, we can just use mods. Yes, actually, speaking of, I think I've seen somewhere where someone modded in a Battlestar. It might have been, I think it was like the actual Galactica. And to be honest, that's very fitting for a Terran ship, going off of their designs from like the later games. It looked very nice. I didn't mess with it, but it looked like a very nice model. Which I have to tip my hat to the people that do modeling in this game. Just the modded ships in general had to have been a pain to do. Not only that, but exceptionally time consuming. I can only imagine how much time it took to make at least like a small strike craft. Because some of these ships are exceptionally detailed. It's a nice little station. I genuinely wonder what module they started off with. Did they start with the actual administrative building, or the extra large shipbuilding dock up here? Either way, it came out even, which is awesome for my brain. But at the same time, though, I wonder. You see on his way back? He is. Okay. You're a food ration. What do you buy? Meat, spices. Okay. And wheat. You're hurting on wheat a little bit there. Wheat was up in price. I should probably find a spot that I could put down the wheat. I might have to do that over here in Argon space. I might have to just pick a sector and go from there. I might have to put it over here in the Reach. A decent sized factory. Nothing too crazy, but you just set it down. And hopefully make some money off of it. I think that sound is my shuttle landing. It was.
Callisto, Vanguard.
Okay, and I'm going to do this so that it does not run off on me. Oh. It's just not going to matter for it. Okay, cool. Give me?
Sir?
Wrong button.
Callisto, Vanguard.
There you go. That's the correct sequence of buttons I was trying to press there. Alright.
Docking permission granted.
Yeah, that's right. There's another aqueduct out here as well. It does not look good. At some point, I'm going to have to go and look up the lore behind that, because I genuinely don't know how that would work. because space is exceptionally cold, and water just freely running through pipes in the middle of the void just doesn't compute in my head, because I imagine that the ice would freeze in the middle of
Civilian ship A.
the, you know, in the middle of the pipes. Come here. Go.
Mercy, please.
Oh, when doing that, you have to be very careful not to hit the station, because they will... Sector security will be on you almost immediately. Or God forbid, the station starts shooting at you. And if you're in a small ship like this, good luck to you. That's all I have to say. To give it a second, they'll pop up with a little message saying thank you, and we'll get 1 reputation point. 1 measly little point.
Thank you.
Wow. This could be pretty time consuming in and of itself. But it does pay off in the end. Especially if you're into picking up a lot of the illegal items that these ships drop. It can be somewhat profitable too, aside from the small monetary and reputational gain from the faction that you're doing it with. Little defense discs down here. Let's go and check another part of the station. Because these little ships pop up all around this the station, wherever there's like little ports for them to pop out of and in and out of. It's almost a guarantee you'll find something. Actually, while I'm waiting, I should get a notification whenever something pops up, so I'm going to do this for right now. Just a little bit behind the defense station and the gate. Pop that up here. Give it a little dock. Get you there. Basic. Container. Liquid.
Requesting permission to dock.
Turn that around.
Docking permission granted.
Don't want to forget about the habitation. Because I have. Makes it real hard to have a factory when you don't have people working in it. Ask me how I know. Actually, don't do that. That's embarrassing. Copy the module, turn you over here, make a little somewhat symmetrical, which it won't, which is fine. Just gotta get close so my brain doesn't go wee or ee. That's the wrong factory. Try this again. Oh, you're big. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's okay. Could be worse. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you're sticking to it like that now? Why? Where's the actual connection point? See? Oh. I see what's going on. Okay, let's just reset the rotation on that. Here we go. Game. Okay. Spin it 90 degrees. Rotate it 180. Ah. Now we're cooking with gas. I'll try and make it look somewhat nice. Now we need solar panels, because this thing will require energy. Doo-doop-doo-doop. This is going to have an exceptionally large amount of stuff that needs to put out. So, that's going to be nice. And I'm going to have to...
All clear. You can be on your way.
I wasn't aware I was being searched. Good to know. Try and double up on the storage a little bit there. It's going to be, hopefully it'll be enough and what I will need. If not, I'm going to be mildly upset. If it is looking good, then we'll be good. Just like the mammoth, send it in. Okie dokie. And put the stuff down for when it needs money-wise. Any bad guys? Anybody? Nope. That's not surprising. It's an absolute conga line over here. All good people, though, so we're good. All decent, law-abiding citizens. Except him.
Civilian ship A.
Got him. This thing isn't exactly a fighter, so I shouldn't be doing this in it, but it's what I am in. It's what we're working with. Unless you get us up to a +3 now. Oh, what ship is burning away? Oh, is it a frigate?
Argon. Manticore.
Yeah, it's a manticore.
Requesting permission to dock.
Nice. He probably just made that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I can only imagine someone playing this with vertigo. That has to be horrendous. Oh. Look at that big boy.
Behemoth E.
Aptly named. That behemoth's moving out. Fly far, fly fast. Oh. Oh, shoot. What are they making this time around?
Makosi, Vanguard.
So, freighter. Nice. Yeah, everybody's keeping their nose clean. Yeah, it's good for them. It's bad for us, especially right now. We have things to do. And I need the reputation. So that's fine. Any missions in the area I can pick up? Let's see here. Oh.
Requesting permission to dock.
Let's try to run into another station. In a way. This thing looks so nice, but then you slap the weapon mounts on it, and it's just so silly afterwards. Whoop, hit my mic. There we go. Okay.
Stop that drone!
Gladly.
Short range transporter. A.
We. I realize that my movements in this, when flying, is very jerky, and I apologize. I'm not the best of pilots in this game,
Thanks for your help.
especially when it comes to smaller craft. Big boats, that's fine. Little ones, however, might want to put your seatbelt on. Signal leak. Oh, there's a signal leak somewhere on this station. Found it.
Weapon component factory.
Can anyone hear me? Hello? I'm not supposed to be... Help! Anyone hear me? Hello?
If you are receiving this transmission, my plan is working. Now, I just need to dial in the Heretic's end coordinates and... Oh, I must go now. My captors will soon return, and there is so much more to prepare.
Interesting. I think we just found the thing for the station. Okay. It was inadvertent, but that works. At some point, we will deal with the headquarters stuff. Because it would be nice to get a lot of that research going. Especially for like the terraforming stuff. That whole terraforming storyline is... It's expensive. Let's just put it that way. It is extremely expensive. You don't really see any return on all of the materials you buy for the research. So, it's definitely challenging. Oh, you're on the other side of the station, aren't you? Yes, you are. Where'd you go? And you're hugging the station too.
Short-range transporter A.
I hate doing that. When they get so close to the station like that, it is sketchy. Okay, so that should bring us up to at least reputation 5 for now.
Thank you.
Cool. Oh, I think I might have missed him. Oh, no. Nope, yep, I missed him. That's unfortunate. Then again, I fly this brick like a bus, so I wouldn't have been able to catch him regardless. That's unfortunate. Anywho, where can I go next?
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Okay. Where are you?
All clear. You can be on your way.
Oh, it's this little station transporter. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I'm debating on flying back to the Free League space to see if I can pick up that recycling station. That's if they have the recycling station.
Callisto, Vanguard.
Actually, I probably should do that.
Sir?
If you fly out there and... Oh, you're still set to...
I knew. Callisto, Vanguard.
Yeah, this one should be easy. It should be what we've been doing, so hopefully this will be alright. If it's anything more than that, then this might get hairy very quickly. Oh, that's not good. Antigone Republic is arming a defense and second contact 2 flashpoint. That is not good. It's a Holy Order of the Pontifex plus probably, maybe even the Xenon are probably running around up in there.
Civilian ship A.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just what I've been doing, so that's not a problem. Did I pick anything up from that? I hope I didn't. Where's the thing? There it is. Nope. Cool. That's beautiful. The last thing I need is to pick up an illegal item and then have sector security search me. I don't need that on my conscience right now.
Thanks for your help.
Ooh, we're in a barrel roll.
Short range transporter A.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. And just hanging around. Oh, there's a V in that sector. A V and a Q. We lost a fighter out here. Hit that Q. No, it's moving to attack the V. I hate to do this, but I need you guys to dock. I really can't afford to lose these fighters.
Known criminal identified.
Thanks for your help.
Tour bus A. Civilian ship A.
Cool. There's a ton of them out here all of a sudden. Probably one or two probably passed me as well, to be honest. The whole thing with the Xenon distracted me. Oh, ooh, that was almost a bonk. That was scary.
Civilian ship A. Mass transporter B.
Hold still.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
Oh no.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Confirmed.
Criminal record has been updated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Civilian ship A. Short range transporter
I
A.
thought it was too good to be true that there was two on top of each
Go
other.
away.
Okay, time to leave. That's unfortunate. Yes, le bonk. It was very close to a bonk, and that's the last thing we need. Though, this game is a lot more forgiving whenever you bounce off the sides of stations and other ships. It's not an immediate death sentence like it used to be. Which is very nice.
Thank you.
I think we're just gonna come back out here to the mist fire and
Centaur Mark II. Callisto Vanguard.
wrong button.
Centaur Mark II. Docking aborted. Docking granted.
Come on, thank you. I'm having all kinds of issues today, it seems. Goodness. Now we get 'em.
Callisto Vanguard.
Save game, save game, save game. Doody-doody-doo. At some point we'll be free of this.
Sir?
There we go. Okay. There we go. That's unfortunate. We did lose a couple of fighters out there. probably just pop back out this way. Set up about maybe right here. I don't know where I'm running, but I'm running over here apparently. Let's go. Get up on that bridge. Let the Centaur, rather the Mistfire, make its way out there. And in the meantime, we will be right back. I'm going to grab a quick snack and use the restroom. And feel free to do the same. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. We have ourselves a little surprise guest in the background right now, so don't be surprised when we hear little noises. Alrighty, everybody, let's get back into it. Oh, 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 we're chugging. We okay? Maybe not, probably. There we go, now we're somewhat evened out. Okay. Slowly turning. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully soon. While we're moving out there, at some point I'll probably pop back into my little shuttle and visit the Free League station to see if I can grab the recycling station. Again, that's if they have it. If not, that's fine. I can see what else they have production-wise, which I don't think it's much, but probably stuff that's not really legal, like the, yeah. But I would rather try and keep the trade wares as legal as possible. The last thing I need is for the factions to start getting on my traders because they're transporting illegal wares. Especially the Argon. I really don't want the Argon getting on my case. It's already bad enough. I already poked some holes into their station and a couple of their transports that were a little too close to the not so legal shuttles. That's a G. I didn't know a G popped into the sector. That's good to know. These guys took care of it. That's nice. It's real nice. Okie dokie. Let me see the station. What are you getting? You're almost full up on that stuff. It's just the whole parts. I could probably set up a small station somewhere with whole parts. That's the main resource. Refined metals. And graphene. Yeah. Okay. Well. You okay, little one? You good? Yeah? Okay. That's good to see. You're not drinking your juice, you're just sucking it out and spitting it. You're not supposed to do that. A little stinker. Sorry.
Hello there. Hello.
She'll get a bath later. Actually, we're getting close to jumping through the gate, so I'm gonna make my way down to the shuttle. Get ready to depart. Oh, I think we just jumped. Or maybe not. No, we're still in Argon Prime. I think we're fighting to make our way into the gate.
Callisto. Vanguard.
This is taking a lot longer than I wanted to. We're just gonna... No, don't collect anything. Just fly. Just go now. It's clearly the misfire at its task force doesn't know what it's doing. I say that as we jump.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
We are currently inside the capital ship. Hello. Oh, we're almost out. We're almost free. Hello. Oh, don't blow us up. Oh, be gentle. Oh, and we're free. Okay. Not gonna lie, that had me a little concerned. So I was a little scared. Going round and round and round. Alright, come on. Fly. I need to figure out what the modules are for the Free Lake Station. Because it actually genuinely looks really neat to me. I would love to get my hands on the blueprints for the station. There we go.
It's good to see you, friend.
Whoa. Screen freak out. Okay. Other modules. No. No. Okay, so you don't have anything that I could use, which is not really surprising. Minotaur Raider, that's hilarious.
Good luck out there.
It's alright. This is just giving the flagship time to get to its destination. It's if it's moved at all.
Callisto, Vanguard.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's trucking.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Proceed with current orders and let's go. Okay. We got a station with food and water being built. Still trying to produce graphene. It's hit and miss. Should just double check to see if it's under its operational budget. Again. It's probably buying more than what it's actively able to. So we're probably just going to have to scrap this station, and I hate to say that. Not really the station, but what it's producing, because it's every time I look at it, it's under what it should be. So I am going to do this. Remove that sequence. We're just going to I'm going to copy this sequence and just turn it into not the sequence I want to connect.
Awaiting orders.
Whew. Yeah, no, don't do that. I didn't realize that was what I did for the whole station. Goodness. I don't need that anymore, so we can just remove that. There we go. Okay, well, that has been a waste of money, unfortunately, and I hate saying that. It is a good venture to have that. So we definitely need graphene being produced. I want to try something risky, and I don't know if the scout will survive. Shoot, I don't even think the satellite will survive, but I want to try it anyways. Do that and quickly have it run back into the sector. I don't know why I'm looking around for. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for right now at this point. Says a lot right now. Oh, this sector itself is going to be a pain to deal with. Oh yeah, definitely going to be a pain. So we got to go through a litany of fury. I feel like this sector space is going to be a pain, because the only thing out here for the pyramid is a wharf, and that's all small and medium ships, and then, well, the splits are going to be a hit and miss with them, so I'm not too, what's the word, positive that the split will be able to handle anything. Because typically the split, rather the Cyrus Patriarchy, folds very quickly. Typically because they're like right there on top of Xenon space.
Sir?
Ah! Love that.
Jump gate. Arca's cascade.
Try and get a little bit closer here. Not too close, because cruisers 1 and 2 will be in range. A lot quicker than what, well, a lot sooner than what we will be. Let's try and get a little bit closer still. Right, that should be fine. So I would like for us to catch whatever capital ships come out of this jump gate. This presents a big problem. A big problem and a big financial sink. Huh. We honestly could go out there and grab that. Yeah, you dropped the satellite. You are not having a good time, though.
PE.
It looks like a trilobite. Have a look around the ship. Should probably turn up the HUD for this. Very good looking design. Whoever made this model did a very, very good job. Same with the little ship up in the corner there. That is Very good work. Well beyond my skill set. So far, it looks like they're leaving the satellite alone, which is nice.
Awaiting orders.
This is unfortunate. See if we can't sell that off and see if we can't hold on to this ship for a future station. If not that, we'll just sell it off sooner. It'll be, hopefully it'll be fine in that regard. It's making a run out here. Huh. You know, the Warforge, sir. This station here produces nothing but extra large ships, so that's going to be a pain to deal with. This one does medium and large, or sorry, large and extra large. And it doesn't help that they have added resources to their roster, to the mod, thanks to the mod. So that's going to be interesting dealing with the split of either faction at this point, in all honesty. Because the Ouroboros and the Tiger. Is that a raptor? Yeah, that's a raptor. That's a carrier. This is going to be difficult fighting the split. Dock all that up just in case it comes down to me having to get into a fist fight with the split. Oh, really? We're just starting to find pyramid space, which is Nice. Anarchy port. It's a scale plate pack. This is xenon mining vessel. Okay. If it wasn't for all the gravitational and hazardous regions within this sector, I would poke my nose in here and see if I couldn't fight that station. I'd probably lose, but no, I would lose. That's just the bottom line. I would lose that fight real hard, even with my backup. Let's get Safune doing. The Terrans seem to have it down. Nearly down pat over here. So that's not an issue. Oh, goodness. More and more the galaxy becomes exposed to us, which is nice. I need to have this guy repaired and probably get some more repaired and get more satellites on it. Now I need to go about seeing where I can find the other gates down here, because I know there's a Xenon sector south of Antigone Memorial, or nearby Antigone Memorial. We're still okay down over here. There's a Terran ship about ready to fly into the sector. Oh, because it's part of a squadron. I'm gonna guess it's another Katana. Yep. It's probably waiting on a full squadron. The Katanas probably outran their little flotilla. Yep, there's another Katana going. That's funny. I hate how I had to gut that station. That is genuinely upsetting to me, but it makes sense. It was just a drain on resources at that point. Plus, I just saw a bunch of graphene he could sell. get more of this. More of this ship. So it's ever since the first episode and a little bit into the second of our streaming episodes, it has been pretty quiet. Personally, I'll take it, because it could always be worse. It could very much so always be worse. As I say that as I yawn. Yeah, give it to me. Here we go. Maybe not, you're still fighting. Yeah. No. Alrighty, everybody, we'll be right back. Our special little guest here is getting a little fussy and a little bit sleepy, so we'll be right back. Alrighty. Sorry I had to do this here and now like this, but due to the little one needing to go to sleep, and Mama herself apparently is hurt right now, so I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna help out Mama Soda, and we'll get the little one down. So thank you all for joining me on this short little adventure today, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.